Good morning and welcome to Wake Up to Broker Up with Mark, episode number 21 for 2024. It's Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial beginning of summer. School is out. People are happy and excited about the changes in the weather and being out and about for the beginning of summertime. But for the military community and military people and their families, it's also a time to remember the fallen. It's a time to reflect on the contributions given by people who are no longer here, who helped in whatever way they helped to shape the future of what happens after they're gone. It's a big deal. Remember the fallen, Memorial Day weekend. It's the purpose of Monday's Memorial Day. And to that, I'd like to remember some people that have crossed my path during my real estate career who made a difference. And I don't know that all of them knew how much of a difference they made, but they did. And most of the time they did it very quietly because they just went about being who they were and doing what they needed to do and, in effect, doing their jobs while helping other people. And the first one would be the late Jean Bridson. And she was with us when we were with Remax. And Jean was one of the kindest ladies I've ever met. And she also was a real estate guru in many respects. And if you wanted information from Jean, whether it was about how to solve a problem or how to do something different or better, all you had to do was just ask her. And Jean would stop what she was doing and help you out. Service. It's a big deal. The next one would be the late John McKay. And John was a great guy who every time he left the office would say, "Hey, I'm leaving, I'm going so-and-so, and then I'll come back in a little while." And he would give us his itinerary. And John McKay pretty much always said, "Let me help." He was one of the, what we call the night shift over at East Cobb. And he would come in after hours and he would help any number of people do things that they couldn't do for themselves while he was there working, sometimes to his own detriment. Let me help, John McKay. The next one will be the late Joe Anziano, who was inducted recently to the Georgia Realtors Hall of Fame. And Joe was an industry leader. I mean, there's no other way to put it. A great broker, common sense advice, served on numerous committees with GAR, did all kinds of things behind the scenes and out in front for the real estate community during his tenure in real estate, including being a broker, including being a friend to many, and he also served at the state level. He was president at one point of the Atlanta Realtors Association, and Joe Anziano was just a great guy. And last but not least, my friend, Jim Harper. Jim Harper was one of our commercial guys who recently passed away, and Jim was instrumental in helping any number of people with commercial questions. And whenever I called Jim or reached out to Jim, the first thing he'd say was, "Sure, send them to me." And I'd send him people to talk to about commercial real estate. And he would. And he'd help any way he could, all the time. There's a theme here, and that theme is service. What do you want to be remembered for long after you're gone? It's certainly not being the best negotiator. It's not being the shrewdest whatever. How you serve others and how you treat others is the important part. And I hope you remember that on this Memorial Day weekend. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day, and certainly enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, and have a hot dog or a hamburger for me. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.